Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? A lot of the time we do things mindlessly without thinking. We react in certain ways because it's the way we have programmed our minds and our subconsciousnesses to think. And this is what causes people to have a low level of self-awareness. When you have a high level of self-awareness, you are more aware of the emotions you're experiencing, the thoughts you have, and the interactions and reactions that you have with your decisions and other people. It's so important that we're always looking for a way to increase our self-awareness, because self-awareness has to do a lot with self-development and self-introspection. And you need to learn about yourself, because the way you learn about yourself is the way you learn how to regulate yourself, your emotions, thought blocking, what you accept and reject. Self-awareness has a lot to do with how you view yourself and how well you understand yourself, the relationship that you have with yourself. And this has a great impact on how you will connect with people. It's about being aware of what you're feeling all the time. Even if you're having a mixture of emotions, it's easier if you have a high level of self-awareness to backtrack those thoughts, to find out what caused the emotion. So it's about being more intuitive and having that intuition of what are you actually feeling, and then the question is, why are you feeling this way? And that's what thought backtracking is, and that is the best way that we can understand our emotions and what is causing us to feel a certain way. It's about being aware of your mindset, the way in which you think, your perspectives that you have, your understandings, and the things that you accept as truths. It also has to do about what you accept and what you reject, because that will ultimately decide what type of mindset you have. If you have a very positive mindset, then you'll find that your self-awareness is also better, because you have a more calm way of viewing yourself instead of with all of this anger and negative energy. You need to be aware of how you respond to your environment. With that also comes a lot of self-awareness, and you need to practice this, because a lot of us just end up in places and we're not really thinking about what we're doing. But it's about setting up your environment for success and being aware of what is going on around you, to take in the moment and actually take a grounding stance to understand what is it that is actually going on around you. And it doesn't have to be in the present. It could be for the last few months. What does your environment look like? Has your environment changed with your mindset as well? It's also about being able to take accountability and to take responsibility for the way you act, react, your actions, your words. And when we have a high level of self-awareness, it is so much easier to take accountability, and we are more willing to take accountability, because there is no growth without accountability. There is no moving forward until you admit to your wrongs or your limitations or the bad decisions that you've made throughout your life. We need to take accountability when we are practicing our self-awareness, because we need to be able to understand what we have done, and we want to rectify that and make that better. But we can't do this if we have a low level of self-awareness, because then you're not really paying attention to what you're feeling and what is going on for you in the moment. And it's also about knowing the areas in which you need to grow and develop. That's self-awareness. And self-awareness has to do with the understanding you have of yourself, the relationship you have with yourself, how you think and regulate your emotions. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Please feel free to leave a topic in the comment section and I'll make a video discussing it. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.